guys, and welcome to my new channel, Flippin Motors. My name's Lewis, and basically what you're going to be doing is going to go on a bit of a journey with me in my hobby, which is flipping a few cars in my spare time. So I can't stress enough, it's not a full-time job for me. I do this as a hobby. I like getting the cars fully prepared, getting them all cleaned up, seeing a bit of a transformation. I like a bit of a challenge. I go and pick them up myself. I do have a one-car transporter. I just enjoy it. I get a buzz off it. And obviously the main thing is, hopefully we'll make a little bit of money in the meantime. Today you find me on the road. I'm on my way to BCA for the first time actually. I've done a bit with Wilson's auctions, had a few cars off there, a couple off Facebook Marketplace, quite a few off Copart recently, all which seem to have needed a clutch, the last three, which has cost me quite dearly. But yeah, I've obtained BCA logins and I'm currently on my way to the Leeds depot. If you can't tell already, I'm from the northeast, so it's about a 60-mile journey south for me. At the moment, I believe I'll watch out for the speed camera. There we go. You find me somewhere near Firsk. Alright, and I'm going to pick up a Land Rover Freelander that I've purchased for just £400 plus the fees, which takes it to £650 in total. The car, I think it's 2007, 2008, full MOT, it's done a few miles, a couple of markers that may need a clutch, I'm aware of that, a couple of dints here and there, but £650 a Freelander too. Let's get to Leeds and see what I've purchased. There we are, so we are just about arriving at BCA in Leeds. Never been here before, so we'll see what it's all about. There we go, so click and collect. Imagine it's down here. It is sad seeing the sales times board blank, I must say. I believe it is this one. Right guys, here we are. We've just picked up a Freelander 2 with a private registration, which I believe is staying with the car. Let's have a little look around. Front bumper a bit loose. Front tyre, potentially could do with two of them. Brakes seem to be okay, a bit of corrosion on the wheels. Panels all look pretty straight. Got these lovely chrome mirror caps as well. Slightly different style of tyre on the rear. A Maxxis Bravo. These seem to have lots of tread though. Actually had a little drive around the car and it all seems to be driving really well. Clutch so far seems good. Goes into all the gears. Good handbrake on it. Doesn't appear to be much noise from the differential, nothing like that. Could potentially need a boot catch. Don't think there's much going on there. No, so you do have to open it off a key. So I'm probably going to have to put a boot catch on it. Possibly being a bit of a traveller. Got the GB sticker on there. Got the parcel shelf. Good sized boot in these Freelanders. Good spare wheel as well. Wow. Full set of Land Rover mats, that's what we like to see. Couple of marks on the rear bumper, but again, nothing to be too worried about. Tiny bit of rust starting, but again, 2007, 2008 car. It does look like it's had a bit of paint on here in the past. I'll give it a good polish up. It may be that I have to get that quarter painted. No big issue though. Tyres seem to have a bit of pale, but again, I think that's just on the sidewall. Rear seat's got a bit of a stain here, if I did show that in the picture. Appears that'll come off quite easily though, to be fair. Oh, looks really, really tidy, to be fair. Does look a very good buy for 650 quid. Got these lovely chrome mirror caps again on the offside front. Apologise about the road noise. Plenty of space on there, and again you could probably do with a bit of a dent repair. I'll probably get the dent man out for that. Always been a fan of these Freelanders. Tiny bit of damage on there, a little bit cracked. Again, whoever buys this car, will they really be bothered? Windscreen free from any major chips. Let's get the car started up now, get it ready to be loaded onto the truck. So you've got it's an almost keyless start. Put your key into this holder here. We think. There you go, seems to start nice and easily. Radio working. Screen seems to be a bit blurry. We're only in a GS model now, so there's no screen. The car's covered 195,021 miles, but again, it seems to be in really good condition. No knocks from the steering, suspension seem good. Good handbrake. Engages all the gears. We'll faff about with all the different controls. See if there's any chance of some air conditioning. That would be nice on a day like today. Not holding my hopes out, but you never know. Stranger things have happened. See if we can get a bit. Blimey, it's actually working. Ice cold, would you believe it? Do you know what? I'm actually really impressed with this car. It's automatic lights as well, it's a nice feature. Windows work. There we go. We've got a full house. Do you know what we have? Everything seems to be working as it should. We've got a quarter of a tank of diesel, so I'll give it a good road test. Air conditioning. I honestly can't believe that. 195,000 miles. No CDs left in. Think we best get it loaded up because there's not too many loading bays here at Leeds. Probably have a little further look once the car's had a valet, and I'll keep you updated. It's got plenty more to be doing today. Look forward to catching up soon. Have a little drive back from Leeds. Here we are, guys, Sunday morning. I'm currently taking the boot apart, so I've got the cover off. Just unclipped 2 little screws. I've currently got 6 bolts to take the rear trim panel off. We are of course replacing the boot switch. Alright. It's not too hard a job, so I thought I'd give it a go myself. I'll let you know how progress gets on, and hopefully soon we'll have a fully working boot. It looks like it could be a very common issue, and yeah, I think the water's got in there. Now we just need to pop the switch off, replace it, plug it all back in, and hopefully it should work correctly. Hasn't been a very time consuming job, worth doing it myself. Nice and easy. Quick test before we put it all back together. That's what we like to hear. Brilliant. There we go, hey presto, all working now. Car's unlocked. $11.99. Nice easy fix. I've actually been enjoying driving this Freelander. So what have I found for? I've been driving it for about half a week now. Probably done about 50 miles in it, which I feel is a pretty good road test. Different styles of driving. Really impressed with the drive. Massive fan of the drive. Nice driving position, nice gear change. It's got all your 4-wheel drive. The aircon's been working. It's not too dirty. We'll give the seat a bit of a scrub, get it all ready for sale. The only thing I've picked up on, a little whine from the back. Don't laugh, it is not the differential. Well, I don't think it's the differential. What I've done is when if you shake the wheel, it goes side to side as if it's more a wheel bearing. My first thought was hoping it was the 2 back tyres, because I've got dirt tyres on, as we've seen in the first part of this video, but I think it's the offside rear wheel bearing. I'm taking it down to the mechanic tomorrow, see what they think, see what they find. If it needs a diff, it needs a diff, it's getting it. If not, hopefully I can save a bit of money, get a wheel bearing fixed, and she'll be up for sale a couple of days later, because it's just a valet away. Might get the dent man on the dent on the front wing, we'll see. But I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with that yet. You've got to remember it is a 2008 car with 195,000 miles. We'll catch up shortly and we'll find out what happens with the whining noise from the rear of this Freelander. Freelander is finally back. It's just had a full valet, a body polish, and an interior valet ready for sale. I think it's fair to say it's looking fantastic. did need a little bit more than just a wheel bearing in the end. So it had the offside rear wheel bearing. It wasn't for diff. It also had rear discs and pads as well as a handbrake shoes because they were all rotten. One of the brake pad rear carriers actually needed replacing, and one of the tyres on the back was really misshaped from the wheel bearing, which had obviously been like that for a while. So I replaced that because it had 2 dirt tyres on the back. Got 2 new tyres, and they're now on the front. Inside's come up really nice. I've been enjoying driving this car, really have. Have a bit of a soft spot for it. Really has come up very well indeed. So the prep was a little bit higher than I first hoped. I think we've got a really nice looking Freelander. It's just been serviced as well. I got them to do the service, rear brakes, 2 tyres. It's got pretty much a full MOT, roughly 11 months left on that. Handbrake shoes. The car is absolutely outstanding. A lot of people think I should put it up for about £2,000 to £2,500. Me, I prefer a quick sale. I'm not greedy, and I know for a fact this will make a great car for someone. And of course we did the boot thing, the boot switch as well. I've got to put this car up for £1,950 and see how we get on. Some people might be put off by the mileage, but hopefully they can oversee that when they come and see the car. I'm pretty sure they'll be very happy with it. What do you think, guys? It's been a long journey. It took a bit longer than I'd hoped after waiting for the brake pad carrier, but I think we've got a really nice example of a Freelander 2. The car's polished up really nice. I think there's plenty more life left in it for someone. It'd be a great family car, even a tow vehicle. There's a few people asking for them at the moment. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hope you've enjoyed watching this video. There'll be another video coming up shortly with another car that I bought from BCA. Look forward to seeing you then. Feel free to leave any comments and I'll try and get back to you. Alright, thanks very much for watching. See you again.